Hi everybody, Alex from Be A Real Gamer here, back with another Battlefield 3 tips video. This time it's on how to properly annoy the hell out of the other team in a rush game type, and here you see me just decimate two guys with this LMG. This is the MG36. From what I've used of it, it's probably the best hipfire LMG that I've used, close range sort of thing. It's kind of like the M27 IAR, but it's just a lot better than that for me. It still serves the purpose of being an LMG pretty well. The only issue that I have with it is the recoil on it's a bit iffy compared to all the other ones. I have it with C4, a bipod, a hollow sight, and a laser. I only have the laser sight because I just unlocked it. I had like under 40 kills before I started this match. So, back to the game. I end up getting caught behind enemy lines after they take down A and B. And here the main thing that I'm trying to focus on is get as many kills as I can before they push us back, and just annoy them and try to lower their ticket count. The thing that I want to teach you here is that Battlefield is normally not about being a Slayer type of player and being a team player working with the same goal as the rest of your team. And it might seem like I'm just going for kills, which I am, but this is rush defense, and we're backraging them. We're spawning in their spawn, and we want to make them come up into this third story building, and just kill them as they come up the stairs. We have a tactical advantage here, and if they ever just choose to ignore us, we'll just come downstairs and poke at them and annoy them. You can see me here trying to use some C4. I kind of fail miserably here, but the whole purpose of this is when I see the other team coming up, I just blow up the C4, and they don't have a chance to shoot me, since they can't shoot through the staircase that's here. You know, being stuck here, even if I wanted to go and meet up with the rest of my team up front, I'd get shot in the back trying. So that's not really an option. Here, if you notice, I'm just trying to find the enemy team. I'm just trying to annoy them, blow up the C4, you know. And right about here, I noticed gunfire in the front right side, and as soon as I see it on the mini-map, I check to see if he's on the bottom, and then I figure he's probably behind underneath me on the second floor. The biggest thing that you could do when you play Battlefield is constant mini-map awareness. You'll notice as fast as I turn, once I realize he's probably there. That's about right there. And I just kind of open up on him. I really didn't think aiming down sights would help me at that range. I drop ammo. I think he was actually I was the one that needed ammo there. I was just showing me that I could get ammo from him. So now I see that we just kind of have the whole front area. So now here I'm using the fact that I'm on a third story building behind them to flank the hell out of them. And here you could really see the MG36 really shine. I don't finish off that guy because I don't know. I just don't. It seems to not be doing a ton of damage, but it's pretty accurate, and the rate of fire is pretty solid. It feels like an AR almost. This thing is really good. If you could deal with the recoil, this thing is absolutely awesome. And I just keep peeking here, trying to not get hit. And now I see from the suppression that somebody's probably shooting at me. I had music on pretty loud, so I couldn't really hear the bullets. And here I check back because I see my teammate died, and the guy that was shooting at me was coming up the stairs. As soon as I see the claymores, I feel safe because he has to go through the claymores. When the claymores go off, I turn around, waiting for him to come up the stairs. I guess he didn't see the C4 coming up, I switch back to the C4 as soon as I see him coming up, kind of late. I get lucky because I get 2 of them. And then this guy's just not paying any attention. This is what happens when you guys aren't aware. When you guys have bad awareness, you get shot from behind. So there's about, I want to say 7 or 8 kills there against people that weren't really even looking at me. All, and all those kills were free kills. Yeah, my video just froze a little bit. And don't throw C4 live grenades, guys. That's just a bad idea. I also panic and have my gun out. I don't know why I have my gun out instead of the C4. So I get kind of gung-ho as soon as I see the mortar because I want to take out the mortar so that guy isn't pushing back our team with all the mortar shells. It's the right idea. It's just I get a little too aggressive in it and I end up dying. But I mean, technically we got what, 62 tickets left, and we did a pretty good job of holding them back. So in review, guys, some basic tips to remember is when you get stuck, in this kind of position, don't try to run out and get back to the rest of your team, unless you can get there safely. You could do a lot more damage and cause a lot more of a nuisance to the attacking team by just doing this. And I mean, you're not going to get a ton of kills, and you're not gonna get a ton of points for playing this, unless you get lucky, like I kind of did here. But all you're doing is you're just trying to push the enemy team back and keep them from getting to your side of the map. So what you're doing is you're keeping them busy, and your team is holding up a better defense, hopefully, if you play with smart players. You're kind of just keeping them out of position. You're just harassing them. And this has been Alex with Be a Real Gamer, and I'm signing off. For any questions, comments, please leave it in the comment section below. Please like, favorite, and subscribe. Happy gaming, everybody.